Well, I would like to say that we came up with the idea, but it won't be true. Actually, Bloomberg's philanthropists came with the idea. They have this program up and running for 7 years now in the United States, and it's basically a joint venture of Bloomberg Philanthropies and Harvard University, the Harvard Business School, and the Kennedy School. And after 5 years of doing it successfully in the States, they decided that they want to expand it to the world. And the natural selection for the first pilot outside of the US was Israel due to Bloomberg's orientation. And that's how they came to Israel. The bid was among 3 universities, and Tel Aviv University actually won.
Amazing. All right. So, I mean, it seems obvious that we would want to continue training and upskilling the leaders in our country. It's not like, we elect them and then we just expect them to know everything, but there should be training involved in this. So how is this program actually going to work?
So first of all, I fully concur to what you just said. We elect them probably based on their political skills, but we're not so sure about their management and leadership skills.
Right.
And this is exactly what the program is all about. So we intend to convene at each cohort, there will be 20 Israeli mayors plus 40 executives respectively from these cities. And the idea is to train them about leadership, management skills, and so on and so forth, in basically to leverage the level of their abilities to cope with problems. And we believe, together with Bloomberg, that their touch to the people in their communities is probably the closest and the best compared to the central government.
Now, on a practical level, what type of skills are we talking about, and how many Israeli leaders are actually eligible for this program?
So first of all, there are about 260 city mayors and leaders in Israel, and those at this point, those that dominate cities and local authorities of more than 30,000 people are eligible to participate. We do hope that in a course of about 5 years, we will cover the vast majority of these leaders. And one should remember that, most of them don't stay in position for the rest of their lives. So I believe this is an ongoing education system that will act year by year and educate each time as I said, the 20 mayors plus their staff.
Do you think there's any chance that this program could also train people who are not yet municipal leaders, not yet mayors, but want to pursue a career in that realm?
The status of the program right now is that it does not target wannabes. It targets only those that have been elected. And as you well mentioned up front, many of them, again, I'm not going to label all of them the same thing, but many of them don't have the leadership or management skills that will lead them to do perfectly the job they were elected for. And our role is to basically not entertain them, but rather provide them with the right toolbox and the right methodologies so they can better carry their job.
Well, I think it's just an obvious idea, right? An obvious program. This should exist not only for mayors, but how about our ministers and our prime minister? This is essential stuff. And you say wannabes, but we're also talking about people who have been elected, like you said, off of political skills, don't necessarily have the management skills, like you said, that they might need to be able to properly do the job. So everybody kind of starts out as a wannabe, right? You just kind of got to work until you make it.
Typically in each election, we find many people who are running for the position in each and every city and local authority. And we cannot cover all of them just by basically standing for election to educate them.
Yeah.
So the selection of the mayors is those that have already been elected. Now, we do hope that we get to them at, I would say, the beginning or the infancy of their service. So educating them not after 10 years of service in their position, but rather upfront. So we start October 2022. The program is a 1-year program. So every year around October, we're going to have a new cohort. And hopefully, as you said, we are going to educate the younger ones, those that really need our support, and hopefully will contribute to a better management of our local authorities.
All right, well, all of us are hoping that it will work. Thank you so much for joining us. And we're turning to our next interview.
Thank you.